What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Cajun Towboater Reviews. My name is Bo, aka the Cajun Towboater, and today we will be reviewing the NECA Disney's Gargoyles Goliath, the ultimate action figure. So we got Goliath. There's the side of the box, and there's the back of the box, and the other side. And it includes a book, pepper, interchangeable head, and hands. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and use my phone for it. It's been a couple of years since I've watched Gargoyles. I started rewatching it on Disney Plus. Haven't fully finished. Oh, but before we go ahead and I give you the backstory on it, I forgot to show you the inside. And he is pretty huge. He's a big figure compared to some of the other ones. I do have his folded wings, which you should have seen the Bronx review already. So I will put those on there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to look up the story of Gargoyles just so you would know a little more about it if you don't know about it. So the premise is once 1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles. Stone by day, warriors by night. They were betrayed by humans and they had sworn to protect. Frozen in stone by a magic spell for 1,000 years. Now here in Manhattan, the spell is broken and they live again. They are defenders of the night. They are gargoyles. And that is Goliath narrating it. He says we and all of that. So this series features a species of nocturnal creatures known as gargoyles that turn to stone during the day, focusing on a clan led by Goliath, which is the one we're reviewing today. In the year 994, the clan lives in a castle in Scotland. Most are betrayed and killed by humans while petrified, and the remainder are magically cursed to sleep, i.e. be frozen in stone form until the castle rises above the clouds. 1,000 years later, in 1994, a billionaire named David Xanatos purchases the Gargoyle Castle and has it reconstructed atop his New York skyscraper, the Eyrie Building, thus awakening Goliath and the remainder of his clan. While trying to adjust to their new world, they are aided by a sympathetic police officer named Elisa Maza, and quickly come into conflict with the plotting Xanatos. In addition to dealing with the Gargoyles' attempt to adjust to modern New York City, the series also incorporates various supernatural threats to their safety and the world at large. And I do love this cartoon. I remember this cartoon from when I was younger. It was a pretty dark cartoon to be put on Disney. They had an episode where one of them is playing with a gun, doesn't really know what it is, and it shoots someone, and they end up in the hospital. It deals with a lot of stuff, like real life stuff for a cartoon. For a kid's cartoon, but it was pretty good. And I'm hoping there's been talks about Disney bringing it back on Disney Plus, like continuing the story and stuff like that. Hell, I'd even take a live action movie. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, let's go ahead. We'll take Goliath out of the box, move over to the desk. But before that, cue the intro.
It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles.
Alright, y'all, here Goliath is out of the box. I'm not even going to put him on the turntable because that wingspan, him spinning around, would knock everything off the table. Or the figure would get knocked off the turntable. But it is huge. That wingspan is amazing. This is a big figure. I do love how big this figure is. Now, I do have the folded wings from the Bronx figure, so I will be putting that on after. And I'm going to have to put him on the shelf like that, even though I want him like that, unless I can find another shelf to put him with the wings spread out. But he does come with a book, an extra head. This one's without the pupils, if you can see it. There you go. Alright. It comes with an extra set of hands, and an extra hand for gripping stuff, and a pepper. And I do love Goliath. Was always my favorite gargoyle, not because he was the leader or anything like that. It's just the voice acting was great, and he had a great story arc, and he just looked badass. His story arcs were sad at times, but I do love gargoyles. I love how dark Disney went with it. So hopefully I can start getting more figures. I do have the Demona one as well, so we will go ahead and check that one out soon. I don't want to get Brox and Goliath out of the way. I do have Thalog as well. So let's go ahead and check out his articulation, since we're not putting him on the turntable. His head, he can't look up much because of his hair, but he can look down that much, and his hair follows with it. His wings, they can go back. There you go. They can probably go back a little more. They probably could touch if it wouldn't be for his hair. They come forward, and they do make noise, but they're solid. They're solid plastic, as you can tell. He's got an ab crunch. Let me go ahead and take off his wings first. Just bear with me. I don't want to knock anything down. They're fairly easy to take off and put on. So his tail comes off too. It does go up and down. See, it does come off. It can go up and down. It does have a bendable wire inside, which is why I have it like that. It helps him stand up. The shoulders, they do a full 360. They can go up. He's got a bicep swivel. It's a little stiff. He's got double jointed elbows. There you go. His wrists. Let's see. It can go up that high. It can go down that low. And his claws are just amazing. Like I said, he's got that ab crunch. He can split this much. He's got single jointed knee. He can kick that high. He's got a knee swivel. His feet can go up that high, down that low. He's got the toe joint where it can go up that high or go straight like that. I can go down a little more, make it look like a eagle claw. Alright. Put that up, and there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to switch his head out. So while I'm switching his head out, I'll put the closed wings on. Even though it won't be the right head for the closed wings, you'll see how both of them look. Alright, almost done, y'all. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. His head was giving me a little problem getting them on. Alright. And it is kind of hard to get his head to look up with the hair and the wings. But there you go, there's Goliath with the closed wings. And like I said, I'm going to have him like this on the desk. But if you got this figure, or if you like this figure, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like about it. Let me know what you didn't like about it. Let me know if you were able to get the Bronx figure to get the closed wings. Let me know what you thought about that wingspan as well. You can look on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok underneath The Cajun Towboater, and you can find me on there. You can message me on there. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if I've done figures, if I haven't done figures that you want to see me review, and we can work on getting those so I can review them for you on the channel. You can also look in the description and find my links to Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. Also, Cajun Toy Review and I are doing a podcast. We have done a few episodes so far, and they will start posting on our YouTube, which you'll see the link in the description for. It's called Two Old Cajuns Nerd Out.
2 Old Cajuns Nerding Out.
Because we're old and we're Cajuns, and we are nerds. But go ahead and take a listen to that. They will be on iTunes and Spotify, anywhere you can get your podcast soon. But other than that, I want to thank y'all all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Overall, just thank y'all for everything. And
thanks for coming out.